Hello Nigerians, how are you tonight? If you're joining from wherever, I want to begin by appreciating all of you for staying faithful to this channel, Objective Media channel on YouTube. And I want to also give kudos to the people who join on Facebook. Those of you that say, oh, you're not YouTube people, but you are Facebook friendly, you love to be on Facebook. I appreciate all of you. Tonight, my name is once again, let me introduce myself for those of you, for the benefit of those people joining us for the first time on this channel. My name is Olawoye, but Olawoye is for short, O Law, O apostrophe Law, from Olawoye. So people call me for short Segun Olo. In short, I'm short. I joke too much, right? For those of you that already know me. Well, the topic tonight is about the exclusion of. The topic tonight is about the exclusion of Sowore and a few other presidential candidates from the debate that is being organized, and it's so funny. All right, so let me assure you all that exactly real. All right, so tonight you'll be listening to the voice of Mr. Sowore reacting to that unfortunate thing, because I didn't even expect a Sowore to respond to it, but because all of us already knew that rigging already started from there. You know, trying to scheme some set of people out because they are scared already indicates something very symbolic that they are already machinating ahead of 2019. And then so it becomes important that everybody begins to react, not just the presidential aspirants or candidates themselves, but also everybody. Okay, then I also want to apologize. I intended to start this by exactly 10 p.m. because some persons on Facebook already started waiting ahead of 10 p.m. I promised to start 10 p.m. This is 10:19. I'm so sorry, everybody. It's because of technical issues. In fact, let me reveal to you that I intended to also bring live on the show Sowore and Fasua. I didn't reach out to Sowore actually because of some reasons, but I reached out to Fasua of ANRP, that is Abundant Nigeria Renewal Party, and we were supposed to. It was waiting for us to do Skype live and then do this thing, but Fasua, because of the technical issues we had, we couldn't do it. So I asked Fasua to do a video. Just to have a video of Sowore reacting to this to their exclusion. Is exclusion their exclusions from this thing that the public have either to described as charade. Some people call it jamboree, some call it family meeting, because it will be to me too, it will be monotonous that the same people we have always known to have been in the scene since 1970s are the same people coming to debate between or among themselves, and they just decided to cherry pick some that they feel they won't rock the boat to come and debate with them, you know. So I'm so sorry that I started late. That's the first apology, and I hope that all of you forgive me from Facebook. And I'm also sorry that we are not streaming simultaneously on Facebook tonight. I have so many challenges that I need a lot of things to fix, but little by little I'll be fixing them on my own. I don't want to beg anybody for money. That's number one. Number two is that I'm also sorry I'm not able to also feature these people live on my show, because I will need some other gadgets to plug in so many things to achieve this thing. But I'm so sorry, I'm not also able to achieve that same at the same time. Reason being resources that I need that I don't have. But whatever happens, we are able to start this live show, and I got Mr. Tope Fasua to do me recordings specifically for this show to respond to his exclusion despite coming fourth in this online poll that was the criteria known to the public about how they will select people that will come for the presidential debate. And then I'm going to play that live to you. I'm also going to play Mr. Sowore's video to you live on this show tonight. So, but before we start that, I want to let all of you know that the reason we are discussing this is that there was a debate. I'm sorry if you don't have that audio. Let me repeat myself. Muhammadu Buhari came first. Atiku is second. Omoyele Sowore came third. Tope Fasua is fourth. Omoyele Sowore came third with more than about 1,636 votes, if I'm saying that correctly. And then Tope Fasua came up with more than 700 votes, right? But then you would see that Kingsley Moghalu of YPP came fifth, if I'm correct, with over 500 votes. Donaldo came sixth with over 400 votes, and Fela Droto came sixth or so with about 300 and something votes, and then Obi Ezekwesili came the last so far on that chart, on this vote polling results, with about 380 something votes. So what is amiss? What is amiss is that if this online vote is something to go by, you would find out that those are supposed to be on merit lists. If it were university, if it were JAMB and post-JAMB results. For those of you who are familiar with admission into tertiary education or institutions in Nigeria, if somebody came high with scores in JAMB and also post-JAMB, and you are not admitting the person, then no, let me begin by saying, if somebody got high score in JAMB and high score in post-JAMB screening tests, whatever you call it, that person I hope that you can hear me now. Alright. I'm sorry about that. The battery got exhausted. I had to thank God I already bought some extra to replace it. You know, it's a live show. If it were something recorded, we could just cut it, replace battery, edit it, repackage before uploading. But this one is live. That is my that's my own situation, differently from those that do pre-recorded videos. All right, I know a lot of you are already online, but what I'm simply trying to do here is very simple, to let you understand that what was I saying before I had to go and quickly do technical things? It's only me. I'm sorry. No vex, I beg. Alright. I was saying that if it were university situation and somebody wins by scoring the highest vote, that person is on merit. The second, third will also be on merit. Then the regulars start coming in, right? Okay. But it's not the same with your INEC. And you can see the rigging starting already. INEC is the last resort. We have already seen you will begin to see, we have already seen their security collaborators. Police arresting people for pasting posters. You can see their media collaborators too. Alright? And then we have not seen it all, but see, the aspiration or ambition, so-called, of some of these new vibrant presidential aspirants is beginning to expose so many things already. All right, so Sowore's I told you yesterday that I have some kind of soft spot for Sowore, even though I'm not a member of this party. I don't want to be for now. At least for now, I don't want to be a member of any party. But the reality is that I have soft spot for that guy. Somehow, his aspiration, even if he doesn't win, is already letting us see the things in the system. Part of the reason why they will not even allow him to win is fake. Thank God for Sowore. But I digress. See, is there noise? I'm sorry. Somebody saying noise. I hope you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Thank God I'm monitoring everything. Oh my, they can't win. I don't ready them today. Oh my. Okay, as I was saying, so one of the advantages of Sowore's aspiration or ambition is that the guy knows them very well and is helping us to expose a lot of things, like the loopholes in the system. All right, and then I'll play the next voices you'll be hearing are those of Sowore and Fasua. Sowore came third by this result. Fasua came fourth. And you'd only expect that a Sowore and Fasua will by default, is by default, are supposed to be in that debate. But then they came up with what would be their own self-exposing ridicule. That the reason why they had to exclude the Sowore is for reason of Character. What character does Sowore have? That he stole money, he kidnapped people, he is Boko Haram, or is he the one in charge of? I don't want to use that word, headsmen. I don't want to use it, so let me not use it. So, all of those things. Do you understand it? It's funny, but it's not about me tonight. I don't want to talk too much. I don't want, if I had my ways, I don't want my voice to be heard at all. Okay? Alright. But this is it. I didn't reach out to Sowore at all because of some reasons. And I already saw that he had already done a short video. I saw some protests at Channel TV tonight that I was supposed to play is a longer video, but the moment I saw Sowore himself responding with a short video, I decided to just grab that, and and use it. You hear Sowore's voice next, and after Sowore's you will hear that of Fasua. Let us go there.
People, I just say make I reach you now. Say when I don't hear the tourists say come out my name as one of the people we want to do presidential debate January next year. The reason when they give you say they do poll, they do research, but all the poll and the research when they do show say we win our party will be African National Congress, and me Omoyele Sowore I win for the poll where they do. I went for the research where they do. Now they come introduce another one where we never hear before, saying a character who they look for. So the reason we say that they fair say if we go debate, me I go challenge all those old guys on their records, and that one they fear them. They don't want a situation where we go expose, their dirtiness in public. But when I don't talk about most of the Nigerian people, now them go decide the character of the leader where they want for 2019, not be NEDG.
I'm sure you hear that, right? Okay. Now, I'm supposed to have Dr. Fasua live via Skype tonight, as I said earlier, and but for technical reasons, I'm not able to do so. I called him out. I called him up to say, please can you send me video responding to these particular issues, and he did. So I'm going to be playing Dr. Fasua next. Here they.
Hi, Shegun Law. This is Tope. Good evening. So regarding this exclusion from the so-called channels debate group and NEDG bond, it's just unfortunate, but I don't think we should even worry about it that much. But they were opaque from the beginning. Everybody is doing polls this time, and the way you do a poll is you make it clear that when someone votes, they're able to also click somewhere to see how many people have voted, who is what. This very one was not there. Let me tell you the thing. See those born people, whoever is there, including that they are ES, they did things they don't know that Nigeria has moved on, the world has moved on. All this cloak and dagger way of doing things cannot work. So you can't hoodwink Nigerians. They should go, they should take it to anywhere they want. Even if they invite me, I'm not sure I'll go again, because it's killed from the beginning. And it's a shame, because there are better ways of doing it. So this is equivalent to a first stage of rigging, right? So what you're doing is you're promoting some parties opaquely at the expense of others. The others are, you say, the people, you're focusing the attention, the number one rigging, right? So if INEC doesn't want to be blamed for whatever goes wrong with the election next year, INEC has to step in. And I noted that AIT, they started organizing a debate actually for each presidential aspirant and their deputy. They gave 1.5 hours of prime time, 11 o'clock. All right, I've been there. I was the first person. Abundant Nigeria was the first party they called. They've been maintaining it. They stopped their focus Nigeria to focus on presidential candidate prime time. Why is channels not doing that? Is channels telling us that they are more superior to Nigerians? And then why is channels getting involved in this NEDG thing, this charade? This is not good enough. So anyway, this amounts to a sort of rigging. okay, by taking some parties out and, basically, disenfranchising some parties is not good enough. Something must be done. All right, because if however the election pans out, people will point to this point and say, oh, this was where they started the rigging from. They ought to have been smarter. And anyway, we have them in a bind because all of us that came out as young people were quite vibrant, and all of us are all over the place. Great stuff. And that's what I've been saying. It's good that we are many. And let's give them problem. Let them know that, look, enough already, enough already. All of these things they've been doing in this country, we are not accepting it anymore. Now Nigeria must get better. That's it. Thank you very much, guys. Bye. And I think lastly, most importantly, my point also is this. In 1999, this morning I woke up around 2:30. Couldn't sleep. I just started doing the research. 1999, we had two parties mainly that did that election, and they invited both of them. So Falaye went, Obasanjo didn't go. 2003, about eight to nine parties were invited. There were only 18 parties contesting. About 8 or 9. Imagine the proportion. I talking about at least almost 50% were invited. Then in 2007, the same thing. About 9 parties were invited. 2011, about 4 parties were invited. 4 or 5 parties were invited. Main parties that we saw on this same NEDG. However, 2015, under this Jonathan that we criticized and lambasted and all of that, they invited every party. There were about 14 parties contesting. 11 attended. They had the debate twice. Now that you have 91 parties, how can you shrink the space? It must be some sort of madness. How can you shrink the space? You have 91 parties. Do they? Oh, look. So that INEC that's giving, are they saying that INEC doesn't know what it's doing, and that we that have party licenses don't know what we're doing? Those who are running don't know what they are shrinking the space. Nigerians must never agree. We have to boycott these people. Look, it doesn't matter their debate, maybe whatever, but we have to boycott them. Clearly, we have to send a strong message to them. It is unacceptable. So anybody can do their own debate and all of that, but look, BON is also partly funded by government. It's partly, they have a DG, they have ES and all of that. It's partly funded by government. It's not just about newspaper houses coming together. It's not only broadcasters coming together. It is partly funded by government, meaning that it is accountable to the people of this country. This impunity should not stand. And some of the players there should know better. John Momo of channels should know better. That to do this, you can't jeopardize your career and your reputation over. I mean, come on, you can't be blatantly in support of government. I thought he was a professional. It's totally unacceptable. And so anyway, I've written them. Whatever they like, let them do with it. I've written this morning. I wrote the DG Bond. I wrote the chairman of channels. I wrote the chairman of Bond itself, which is the same, John Momo. I also wrote INEC, and I also had a few conversations with some of the commissioners in INEC, and I also sent a message to the chairman as well. And to let to let INEC know that this is equivalent to the first stage of rigging, right? Very important. Let me do one more message and I'll round it up. Then, so anyway, the first thing is they made it very opaque from the beginning. They didn't make it clear what was going on. And I told people from the beginning that, look, these people are going to do some magic. Come.
Gentlemen, those were words from Dr. Fasua sent to me tonight for me to play live on the show. I wasn't able to get in for technical reasons to come live with me on this show. Otherwise, you would have been able to ask him live questions. But anyways, you heard it. Well, I don't want to be the one doing the talking tonight. I just feel like repeating Sowore's words. Just like that of Dr. Fasua. These are guys who clearly won in the online contest to be included in that presidential debate. However, they were excluded for reasons best known to them. Okay, if you exclude Sowore for character, for what reason are you excluding Dr. Fasua? I'm going to pick the person from the last. Is it jam? Is it quota system? Allow me to laugh, please. Please permit me to laugh. It's funny. Is it not laughing, boo? Quota system. educationally disadvantaged people, parties, or areas. Sowore again, please.
I don't hear the story saying, come out my name as one of the people we want to do presidential debate January next year. The reason when they give, you say they do poll, they do research, but all the poll and the research when they do show say we win our party will be African Action Congress, and me, Olawoye Sowore, win for the poll where they do. I went for the research where they do. Now they come introduce another one where we never hear before, saying a character where they look for. So the reason we say that they fear say if we go debate, me I go challenge all those old guys on their records, and that one they fear them. They don't want a situation where we go expose, their dirtiness in public. But me, I don't talk about most of the Nigerian people. Now them go decide the character of the leader who they want for 2019, not be any DG.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard it from Olawoye Sowore and Fasua. But let's get straight to the point. Comments. I'm going to be responding to comments now. Well, I know I joke a lot, I laugh a lot. When you say something laughable, don't you laugh? If you have listened to Fela's music regularly, you hear where he said, why they laugh? Man, no, if it's cry. You go to teacher, teach you something, and the student make mistake. I don't want to sing that song this night because of time, eh? Make I begin with comments. You get situations where go make you day between two feelings, to cry and to laugh. No kind of which one to choose, whether to cry new, I bet to laugh new. The situation is why it is laughable, is also cryable. But me and I go dey laugh. You go just look at the situation, you go say, hello, how can person come third? You know, pick am on merit. You go pick the person from the last. Why did you conduct the poll at all? Why did you conduct it? Why not Kukuma just choose who you want to choose? Let's go to comments, man. Ladies and gentlemen, all of you are welcome. I see a lot of people online. 303 people. It's not funny, man. This issue is serious. Positive Media, you're welcome. Just Jude, just GD. You are saying you are first to show. No, you get some people. Okay, you are first. True. Positive Media came second. Okay, you are right. You deserve something for it. What should I give you, Dr. You're welcome. Christian Odreme. Bugwala Dudu Nigeria. How do you do the response to how do you do this? Bugwala Dudu Nigeria. Tommy. Nigeria is not fine, no. Everywhere is hot. You are correct, though. Peter Adewu, you are representing New York. Thank you so much for coming on the show with us tonight. Simon P. Nelson, pick lips. Idea for you today. I don't have pick lips now. I've never paid attention to it, though. Everybody look at it. And my lips pink. I didn't paint it. If it is pink, it's natural. What do you call it? Genetic. Oh God, go. Anyways, let's move on. Thanks for keeping us informed. Kalia, good of you. Thank you so much, everybody. All of us are looking for a better country, right? Latif Ayontoye say thanks for keeping us informed. Amadou. Welcome, Shegun. Richard, hi. How's everyone? Everyone is trying their best and they're good so far. You, Richard Young, hi. And how's everyone? Well, my family, everybody is fine. Prince Oloto, the fear of accurate information is the beginning of wisdom. They understand Sowore can unleash facts with evidence, so they want to shut him down. Really? Olani Yadu, you retracted your message, whatever reason, I don't know. Peter Adewi says, channel is one of our problems in Nigeria. Well, I'll quickly respond to that, because I saw some people talking about that on Facebook earlier today. See, Channels TV is like a media corporation that has become so established in the country. They have shareholders, they have stakeholders, there are people who are paying into them. All right, so who pays the piper does what? Fill in the gap. Right. Next comment. I'm not surprised at all. Olani Adu Charles. Whatever they are doing is a way God is making Sowore popular the more. It's even good. All right. And I saw some protests tonight in front of Channels TV. Describing the exclusion of Sowore as fraudulent and wicked, so which is making sense to me, at least. Jasmine says, Segun, they are making Sowore more popular. Well, good. Charles says, her God is full of wisdom. You know, when something wants to happen, you can't predict the exact way they do. They happen in mysterious sequences. Note the way I said it. Mysterious sequence. Dr. Yo, when is the debate taking place? Don't worry, you'll soon see it. But a lot of people are not necessarily interested. But you will see it. I'll personally play the video of the debate. The interesting highlights, I'll play it on this channel. Alright. Charles, Samuel Sowore is the Jerry Rollins of Nigeria. Evelyn Mamag saying no presidential candidate is as ready. I think I said that already by myself on this channel before. Omwale Sowore, such debate is must debate. That according to Samson. Jocelyn says it's on Friday. I think it's the debate. Evelyn say no Sowore, no debate. Razak, I want to appreciate you, and you know the reason I'm doing this. I don't know if you want me to say this, but I appreciate you so much for calling earlier today and things we discussed. All right, thank you so much. Charles SK Issa, Evelyn, you are very correct. Kmo, watching from Burnley, UK. I know a lot of people are watching me from UK, New York, Washington, different states of the United States, Dubai, different places. I appreciate all of you for coming online anytime I come online. Thank you so much. Edith Omoregbe, no Sowore, no debate. They will debate without a Sowore, but the debates, to me, I'll say to you that the debate will be monotonous because it's the same family business they are doing. It's the same monotonous charade they've been parading over years. So Sowore would have been one of the few contrasts they would have had in the debate that would have represented millennial contrast. But Channels BON missed it. NEDG missed it. Sowore is the man of the match, or man to watch in the match. I joke too much. Alright. Let's go back to the comments. Without Sowore, no election. There will be election, but without Sowore, the election cannot be fair. That's what we're saying. And this is already telling us what they intend to do with the election 2019. And I hope all of you understand this. Maxwell J. Stone is saying hi, I appreciate you. Evelyn Magmag, I wonder why some Nigerians still believe the old godfathers can still do good. Not all of them believe though, but they shall have to survive. But it's getting linear, it's getting slimmer, it's getting narrower by the day. People are seeing by the day. People are getting their miracles by the day. They are getting to see the road. Charles say they are scared of Sowore. It's not necessarily that they are scared. They are scared as being is the story of 2017. All right. By now, they are not necessarily only scared. They are trying to prevent what they are scared of from happening. I hope you understand it. All right. Christian Odweme, they are scared of Sowore and Fasua, are more daring. Do you know what? The reality is that while I understand the Sowore factor, that presidency is afraid of Sowore, but what I'm even more concerned about is that, should I say it? I'll say it. You know, the problem I have is I don't know how to lie. It's my problem. Okay? It is that over time we have overhyped Fela Durotoye. We have overhyped him. We have overhyped him over time. It turned out that even Tope Fasua would beat a Fela Durotoye in a poll. What's this one? Channels could not control it. BON could not control it. Fasua of ANRP, working intelligently, had beaten Tope Fasua of ANR, had beaten Fela Durotoye of ANN. ANN that is already in crisis of presenting two candidates. And Olawoye Ashin, that's the name I was trying to remember. And then Fela Durotoye. Tope Fasua could beat them. So, meaning that it exposes a lot of things to us that we had not been conscious of before. So that means Durotoye had even been overhyped over time. Apologies, people. Apologies, people. Tope Fasua even beat Durotoye. Beat Monhalu. Let me continue. Alright, let's continue, people. Greetings, Segun. I've been watching your program and you're doing great job. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Keshi Albert. Charles, say they are scared of Sowore. Christian Odweme. I'd like to quickly say something here. That those of you saying they are scared of Sowore, did you also know that someone told me earlier today that the allegation that Buhari might not be Buhari truly, it might be true, and that even though Okorocha was saying that it will express a lot of things because they didn't allow him put his in-law for the next Imo State governor, and they spoke with him and shut him up. One, and even those Saraki couldn't do a lot of things too because he felt like this is not the Buhari I knew. The wife also, they felt like Sowore does not know how to cooperate. If he says something, he will say something. That is it, Olawoye. Come on, that guy. I'm not saying it is true. I'm only saying those are things that I've heard people say. Anyways, Nigeria is both comedy and tragedy at the same time. For me, life is what you make of it. Me, I have made comedy out of it. That is why I will not cry, even though it is cryable. I'll make it laughable. Back to the comments, people. Alright. somebody saying no voice, no audio. That was before. I'm sorry, we overcame that already. So now that you can hear me, let's go back to the comment. He wasn't NEPA, it was my audio. No sound, check your audio. No. Okay. Read comments or Oluwasegun and stop talking. We can't hear you. You can't hear me, but you want me to read comment. You're going funny. Maxwell. Yes, okay. Finally, you people could hear me. And then let's go back to what we are talking about. Keshi is watching from where? France. Wow. That's interesting. United Arab Emirates, Edward Oladapo. Wow, interesting. Next from my studio, from my room. Mary Francis, am I here? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Finally that we are back. Let's take it from here. Lama Daniel, Sowore must be included to debate for a change. Charles says APC and PDP no one make you talk. It's not APC and PDP. I know what I'm saying. Alright, the reality is that our challenge with battery, thank God I had foreseen that these batteries were going to disappoint me. It is this audio battery, this wireless audio with my camera. This thing is communicating directly with my camera, so I have to be buying battery almost every time I come on the show I'll be buying battery and keeping just in case the battery gets exhausted. That's my issue, because I know that even if I plan this show to be 30 minutes, you people will not let me leave in 30 minutes. That's my problem. Alright, so the issue is that I have to be buying battery every day. You people don't know how much Duracell battery costs. AA plus battery. Alright. Let's move fast. Alright. Let me scroll. No Sowore, no debate, all of you. Thank you so much. Godin says, Editor Moregwe say, but they have to be necessary or no debate. Godin says, Segun, your device is becoming lifeless like Buhari. I spend money, you people don't know. I spend money on my daily show. And if I say support, all of you will be looking at me and you'll be existing. No walasha. I'll do my thing. I'll go and work in the daytime, spend whatever I make to come and do live show with you people. Oluwasegun Obioha say, na lie, you use the word X-Men already. Somebody cannot play with you again. Oh God. Alright, somebody is asking me to be serious for once. Am I not serious? In Lasisi Elelu's voice, am I not serious? They should not think of the debate without Sowore there. Olufemi the gum. There will be a revolution that will lead to a split of. No, let's not think about splitting Nigeria now. Let's think about rescuing the entire country altogether. Bamjoshi says Segun is actually serious. Yeah, God bless you. At least somebody understands me. I'm serious when I'm joking, alright? So don't take my jokes for it. It's just for comic relief in the midst of tragedies. Editor Moregbe, that is crime because I refuse to come under them. Please explain further. I'll appreciate this. Jolly Piper, allowing to laugh because these people's actions are really laughable. Thank you. At least somebody understands me. Godric, Segun, okay now. Then go see Lizzie man beat Jubril and article looted. The fear Sowore. You see, nobody should exclude Sowore from the debate. Mary Francis say noise. Okay, I think we already overcame the noise if you are following. Mary Francis say bond hands with AAC for a good fight. Bless me Lord, say they are too afraid they should come out and be man. Halade Ademola says, AAC. Mary Asoluka, they should protest. Mary Francis, AAC has started protesting already. Yes, I saw that tonight in front of Channels TV premises. Dr. Yo, that's my president, human rights president. Friday Orizo, good evening, brother. Mary Asoluka is very right. Ajewole, you mean Tokwe Fasua was very right? Okay. Ajewole Simeon say Channels TV is working with NEDG. What's the difference? They can be called fake news according to President Trump. Tito Aderinto say they were afraid of Sowore. They knew it will finish them. We need a change. Looters should go and hang now because revolution will take place. Suleiman Olabanji, they have collected money. Oh, Eddie Florence. Thanks so much, sir. Suleiman Olabanji, send to APC and PDP. And when they show is the man. Sunny Show, no invitation of AAC for presidential debate and negative impact to democracy in Nigeria. As it has seen, Nigeria rigged debates, nothing Nigerians leaders can't rig. Don, freedom for all, AAC for life, Sowore. Mary Francis, don't make me laugh, Sha. Laugh if you want to while you are working. You need some comic relief. You don't want people to be dying while working. Laugh, have good laugh while you're working hard. That's the important thing. That's what I'm doing exactly. Peter Dewi, you can see now that this don't want change in AAC. Ajewole Simeon said, laugh out loud, laugh. Those are leaders with fish brain. Let me scroll because there's no time. I skipped a lot of comments already. Let me go back. Somebody's asking me to be please serious. I'm serious. Nigeria is tragic comedy. God bless you, Jolly Piper. At least you you understand me. Shegun, good job, well done. Adeboye Semiyu. Fumilayo Afolanyo. How much is battery? It's just 1,000 naira per night that I come on this show because he gets drained before I finish the show. If I try to use it the next day, it disrupts the show because it will get exhausted and I will have to replace with the one I already bought and replace during the show. But that's an embarrassment somehow. Alright. When I told you people that I spent some money running this show, you don't believe me. But it's good. We'll continue doing what we have to do. I don't mind. I'll be doing what I have to do, right? I'm trying to scroll back to where I missed the comments that skipped. I'll start from anywhere because so many comments already came in. Shegun, who and who did they select? They selected Buhari, Atiku, the two major, according to them. They then went from behind again to choose another two from behind. Do you understand what I'm saying? Another three from behind. They chose the two major, Buhari and Atiku. They then went backwards. Now face-to-face matter. They chose the two major, Buhari and Atiku. They then went to the back to choose the three last. The three last are Fela Drotwe, even though he's my friend and my man also. They went to choose him. But I'm an objective person. Like the spirits. I don't get emotion. I'm objective. They chose the first two, Buhari and Atiku. They then went to the back to choose the last three from the back. Choose Antio B, my brother Fela Drotwe, and then YPP's presidential candidate, that's Kingsley Mohalu. So they chose three from the back and chose two from the front. They cut out from the second because they are afraid of the third from the front, which is Sowore. The third from the front is Sowore, and the fourth is Tokwe Fasua, which the two of them, I played their voices tonight on the show. If you could replay back if you're joining late. Alright? Is it not funny? They chose 2 from the front, and they saw the third one and like, we can't deal with this one. They cut him off. I went to choose 3 from behind. They didn't choose 3 from the front too. They chose 2 from the front. They saw the third one. They say, don't do this one. They cut him off. I went to the back to choose 3. I joke too much, but it's not my fault. It's Nigeria. Back to the comments, people. God. Folami Sowore for Nigeria's president 2019. Bless me, Lord. This is the law we will. This is how we will. So this is how we win election, and TV station and INEC will rig it in favor of their civil heart cabals. Now today, see, there are so many, what do you call it, collaborators in media, private sector, NNPC, INEC too, if I can mention it. Shegun, who did they select? I just mentioned that Mary Francis. I must say this is the first time these old guys are worried about election. Yes! These young guys are giving them tough time. Sowore and Fasua are giving them tough run. They are afraid of these guys. Stephen Crown said Nigeria should wake up now if we need change. Beam, not to laugh. Joe, this our banana republic. I say Komolayo. Some section of Nigeria don't want to hear the truth, and Nigeria cannot change in this way. Jacinta David, they want the people they can control. They knew they can't control Sowore, that's why it's excluded. Mary Francis, once it comes to Sowore, it's a serious case. Not only Sowore, there's also a Tope Fasua now of ANRP. Wood Chanje say the only way is AAC take it back Nigeria, more love Omoyele we want. Or Jewola Simeon say even OPJ of Wazobia was forced to resign because he will not bend, and they might close the station. I'm aware of that case though. I'm aware of that, and we'll soon, very soon, we'll discuss that matter too. Of that guy of Wazobia FM. A lot of people told me about him personally. Dami Adoki say, you two are character. You two laugh today. They laugh naturally. I know if you can't die. Nigerians are people who, if you die for them, they will say, why you die? Who say make you die? Who send you to die? You know. Julius Ogamian say nothing we not go hear from Nigeria. Ojewola Simeon say Nigeria, I cry for you. Pastor Wale Oki, Channels TV should not be biased. Include Take It Back Sowore to presidential debates. Supporter from UK. Sunny Show, we in Nigeria will surprise the president debate organizers tomorrow, including Sowore, or include Sowore, include Sowore or Revolution. Mary Asoloka say, only if Nigeria can protest against it. Alade Ademola, these wicked people, they want to spoil Nigeria. King Kalon, Sowore is the only one who can work in Nigeria. AAC take it back. ASEAC. Sowore has said it all. The ball is in our court. Means only if Nigerians can protest against this act. Richard, Hop, AAC, TIB, that means your usual take it back chant. James, you retracted the message. Wood Chanje, this is the end of APC and PDP. Wale Ajayi Owoye, massive protest takes place tomorrow. Channel TV, 7 a.m. Jerry Kings, Shegun, my brother. I know you like my brother Sowore, but I understand your point. There's no reason waiting to see who win among the young presidential candidate before supporting that person. Well, you hear from his son about this. Stephen Kranz, Shegun, these are God raised heroes. When all odds at best, God shows his mightiest. Stephen Kranz in Netherlands. Oh, you're watching from Netherlands? Thank you so much, all of you, watching from foreign countries, from overseas. I appreciate all of you who, upon getting notification that I'm live, you come online. Amadu 75 say, God will work for Sowore is no matter. This is opportunity for AAC 2019. Nigeria will see a wonder. Mayawa Sebo, Watching from Las Vegas. Thank you so much, Mayowa Isibo. Julius Ogamian, only in Niger, not be today. Herbert Show me more. Channels is the media arms of this APC government, so you're not surprised. A biased media house is not worth the paper its name is written on. Favor Wade. Now BBC News Pidgin has carried it. Exactly. Simi Manu Shegun. But what to take on this whole thing? I already expressed myself. Maybe I should expressly state it again. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. And I told you earlier, but you people don't seem to understand me. Some people ask me in previous broadcasts, why do I think Sowore is not getting publicized by this local media or terrestrial media that are in place in the country that people watch? And I told you expressly that they have stakeholders, they have shareholders who are paying into them. They will listen to people who are paying into them. If you have a company that has shareholders, won't you listen to your stakeholders or shareholders against people who are coming from nowhere in quotes? So there's need for alternative of everything. While you are looking for alternative of the whole people in government, there's need for alternative people in the media space too. Channels TV has been paid, I don't want to say bought, has been paid into, and he who pays the piper does what? Costs the tune, people. That's the point. So Channels TV, Sowore is not a subscriber that pays into how they pay their staff, how they pay their overheads. Sowore is not in it. Sowore is just one guy that's claiming to be disrupting everywhere. They have to listen to people who are paid, helping them to make the money they need to make as media outfit. I won't say more than that. Alright, let's go back to the comments, everybody. I'm sorry, one sec. With love from Russia. Good job, Shaq. Thank you so much from Russia. I can't exactly spell your name because it's written with some string characters there. I'm sorry. Bless me, Lord. Channel TV, please make them carry go. You people are now beginning to see what I was talking about before, because a lot of people came here antagonizing and attacking me, but at least now you can see what I was talking about, right? Adetokunbo Olamilekon, I cried, or should I say I wept for Nigeria, because Nigeria is lagging behind in everything. The only candidate that is taking elections seriously and doing it the way they do it in advanced countries is Sowore. Simimanu Oluwasegun watching from Italy. You're welcome. Collins Omimi. Shegun, I hail from Manchester. Desmond, that's to say Kingsley, Duro to Yobi, Atiku, Buhari since diplomatically working together. I'm not going to admit or dismiss. Thank you, Collins from Manchester. Desmond, you're welcome. Edith, you're welcome. Oladimeji Friday. Shegun, much love from Chicago. I'll send you audio and some videos. I'll appreciate it, bro. Thank God. Yeah, I think you have my WhatsApp number, so please do. Prince Oloto say most of these youth presidential aspirants are being planted by this old guy. I hope you still remember the parts issue. Sowore we know. I'm going to address this in another broadcast altogether. Favor APC and PDP, RIP in Jesus' mighty name. Richard Young, big mistake by the organizers of the debate. Sowore is becoming more popular. Whatever you do will help whatever they want to cover or to block out. It will help it to work out. Edith Omoregbe, greetings from Berlin, Germany. Joseph Ogonali, if we don't get it right now, I wonder we will get it right at all. No election. Edwin Best John, take it back. Ijas Osayi, You people plenty tonight. Or waiting they happen. 326 people. You know, go let me rest. Waiting. Okay, all of you are welcome. I was just joking, but at the same time, let me quickly rush. So if I skip your comment, I'm sorry, it's not deliberate. I just have to make sure that I represent all the comments at once. Good evening, Shegun. Nice job. I pray for more grace and strength upon you. It's not easy, bro. I'm just trying. Favor Wadi. Now it's very clear that a true fight of corruption is going on. A fight that doesn't respect criminals. The fear is very clear now. That is the result of hard work. Godric, Jubilee is afraid that President Sowore will unmask him. James was... Hello people, I hope you're back. I think I'm having troubles with data subscription. I'm already in deficit. They're asking me to pay tomorrow morning and giving me some free data cap to continue. Alright, Shegun, this is just a process of rigging, okay? Rita, keep your focus. Jewola, sorry, I beg your pardon, Jewola Simeon. Even the poll self, who votes Buhari that it was leading the polls, I beg, I tire Joe. Something called sponsored social media commentators. Desmond, no need to apologize. I need it personally that Fasua is better off than Kingsley and Drotoye. Jerry Osama saying, my brother, you're entitled to your opinion concerning Drotoye. Beam, forget apologies, the truth be told. Jerry Kings, in the land of stupid people, stupidity is normalized and intelligence is stupidified. Adeoshun Samuel Temitope, Shege, how are you today? Of a truth and of my belief, Drotoye can't be a good president. Hope for Nigeria Alfredo. Nice one, Shegun, tonight indeed. They are afraid because Sowore knows a lot about their shenanigans and could expose them openly. Michael Tolu Oluwatowoju. The Nigerian flag in Washington DC Nigeria embassies half-masted. The question is, why is it half-masted? Would like anyone to give us information about that? And probably, if I remember tomorrow, I'll look into it. Isaac Omolayo, I don't trust Fela Drotoye's stand for anything. Fela can change attitude for money. Really? He's a motivational speaker and is getting paid to do. Hope for Nigeria, you retracted the message. Being, we don't cry tire. Now to the laugh, Joe. Peter Dewo, you laugh too. Ola Ulukomi, I think these are old comments. I didn't read them. I haven't read them before, but okay, let me begin to select comments because there are a lot of them now. 346 people at the same time online. Wow. I pray I survive this. Shegun, BON and Co. knew the weak parties and their leaders who are no threat to APC and PDP. Richard Young. BON, that was a fantastic comment, I must say. I don't know how to lie, and that's my weak point. Drotoye has, that's Adeoshun, you say Drotoye has a big tendency to be compromised. Mark my word. And for Tokwe not also included, it shows there is a big difference. Kazim Shem Babalola, I'm watching from Calgary, Canada. Bless you, bro. Thank you so much, all of you. Taiwa Dekombi, Sowore will fight for president. Favor. I think at this point I might have to just rush. It's a lot of time. My neighbors, I'm disturbing them. Let me rush the comments. If I skip you, I'm so sorry. Jacinta, thank you from Germany. Favor, it's clear before now Nigerians hasn't been making a choice because those presented before Nigerians are those approved by some few people. The good ones stay hidden. Oluwasegun, I'm just playing. Nah, laugh out loud. I understand when I say plays, but I try to address the elements in them which might be taken seriously by other people, right? Ishola Ibiyemi, no Sowore, no debate revolution. Benson, Shegun, what do you think about the solution of Sowore? I think I responded to all of this already. All these ones might be comments while I was trying to locate where I skipped, and I was probably playing back comments I already read before somehow. No one Mohalo and Drotoye with them because they will never have the courage to debate them like Sowore and Fasua will do. Money is good. Say, greetings, Shegun. Well done work. Carry on for all the updates. Golden Girl, watching from Australia. Thank you, watching from Australia. Jonah K. Yeah, also watching from Canada. Channel TV. Channel TV must be shut down. Well, it's, I don't think you have right to do that. You can protest, but you don't have right to shut them down. You don't have the authority. Channel TV already is in collaboration with the BON, Broadcasters or Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria or something, BON, and then the coincidentally the chairman of channels doubles also as the chairman of the BON. So the authority is speaking. Konyi Sholani, Oluwasegun, you mentioned about how these recent happenings have exposed some things. Do you mind elaborating on that? Thank you. I think I did already. There might be comments coming before I start reading comments. Frank Viper, Shegun, hope you'll be among the protesters. Unfortunately, I have some programs lined up already for tomorrow. I will not be there, but I will monitor it. I have persons who will be present at the protest, and I will be monitoring it. Bless me, Lord, say they should keep listening to their shareholders. No problem. They all will share from the disaster coming to Nigeria. Sunlight of all sun. AAC take it back. Julius Agu. Julius Agu, is it the comedian from Grammy up AAC? Hero Best Family say, okay. Osarubo Roland. Sowore 2019 AAC take it back. Christian Odreme, seems like immediate revenge. Somebody saying something that is critical. Alright. Christian Odreme, well, okay, I get your comment and I understand it. Kent, Shegun, these people will already know you. Not today. Peter Adewi, if it's America, the channel should lose their adverts from the company. Henry Jude, from Malaysia. Thank you from Malaysia. Hero Best Family, Smart Shegun. I'm not smart, I'm just doing my thing. Paddy, I hope the audio is still clean. I just have to check intermittently to be sure that this is weak already. Okay. Daniel Olaya says, yes, Shegun, they are working together. That's why they pick themselves. If Olawoye Sowore is not president come 2019, you didn't complete that. SCIH SD07. Golden Girl, Shegun, do you mean the poor tribes of Nigeria? Olubumi, mainstream media will go down soon. The collaborative works of the evil, we know how it feels to be under. Ola Komi, there's a gang up against Sowore. Stephen Yakubu, Shegun, these media are very wicked in Nigeria. Christian Odome, is anyone noticing the packed players in this debate? APC and PDP will not show up, then it will be like packed. We're watching this. I thank you for that notice you just brought up. Young Crown, not including Sowore, is a sign that Nigerians' eyes are blindfolded with serious poverty and corruption. Yomi from Washington, D.C. Thank you so much from Washington, Yomi. Osaro Roland. AAC take it back. SCIC, Nigeria should be. That skipped again. So many people. Ishola Ibiyemi say, Shegun doing a great job taking it back. Avose Emmanuel. Okay. Odudu Ayodele. Homo Chris. AAC, I beg, we have taken it already. Amen. Peter Abayomi Komolafe, if Nigerians was okay, you wouldn't need to be complaining of power and data. He is not okay, I know. and I pay a lot to come live every time. Frank Viper says Fasua will be among the protesters tomorrow. I didn't ask him that though, and that's a very vital question. I've seen Tokwe Fasua also protest individually against some things at Ministry of Budget and Financing. So, Tokwe Fasua's NRP is also a protesting party against evils that affect the masses. I can tell you that. But I didn't ask him. I'm sorry, that's my own error. I didn't ask him about whether his party will be also protesting a channel somewhere. I don't think he wants to do that though, because he already said channels or no channels. If you were with us from the beginning. He already said channels or no channels, that their debates will not determine the outcome of election. Oladimi find the Obi went to IBB, Kingsley went to Obasanjo, Fela na Padi church boy, Sowore fighter for poor, Sowore fighter for poor Nigeria people. That's Oladimi find it. Felix Elijah, take it back here, say for life. Godric, in this election, the two elephants, Jubril and Articulated, will be fighting, and the tortoise, Sowore, will wear the crown. These people have listened to so much of all these folklores, tortoise stories from their papas. Desmond, there will be a rerun, then Sowore will win. Wow, I want to quote this in future if it happens. K&A Entertainment say, Akas from Russia, we need them in Nigeria. So who and what? Shall I be me? Please, Shegun, we are taking back from old food. We are taking it back from old food, you mean? Jack Brown, the evil leaders have led us back. Now, before you accuse me of not reading your own comments, I'm sorry, I accept faults that I skipped a lot of comments. It's massive tonight, and I must admit, if people don't pity my condition, I work in the daytime and come at night to be doing all of these things. I want to appreciate one person who today sent me some money. I don't know if you want me to mention your name, but I'll say Razak, thank you so much, from London, West London. I appreciate you. You sent me some money. That was so I could buy some extra battery. So if you want to support me on this show, please, I appreciate all of you. Because I know some people will request, all right? Let me write it. If you want to support me, I incur cost doing this show, but a lot of people don't understand this. The account number is, I'll put it in the video description right away. GTBank 0036199767. That's the account number, and the name is Olawoye, Oluwasegun. Whatever you're sending is not too small, and is appreciated. All right. If you have some 5,000, 10,000 that you will not feel you are losing money if you give somebody, send it. It will be appreciated, because we have a lot of things to do, but we have limited. Because I'm the only one doing all the operations, the technicals, the director, the live show, the data, the everything, the gadgets. I'm the only one behind all of them, and it costs me a lot to do. All right. If you want to do something, please support. I've just added it to the video description, the account number, and I'm going to say for support, please see detail below. If you have some 5,000 naira that if you give somebody you will not feel it, 10,000 naira that if you give someone you will not feel it, 20,000 if you give someone you will not feel it, 50,000 naira that if you give someone you will not feel it, 100,000 that if you give someone you will not feel it. The more money I have, the more people I can put together and go and do some works that when you see them you'll be like, wow. So, but resources are part of the bane of new people trying to change the story of the country. All right, resource. We need a lot of resources. All right. So I appreciate all of you. I've added the account details to the video description. Send what you can that you will not feel. I'm not saying send something that you will feel. I'm not a pastor asking you to bring 10% of your earnings. I'm just saying the amount you know that if you give somebody, you will not feel it. Send it to that account number in the video description of this live broadcast, and I appreciate all of you. Now to the few comments that came in while I was typing that detail, let me quickly run off with them. Okay. Okay, I think I read this one before. Somebody is saying send your account number. It's in the video description already. If you don't see it, please, once I stop this live broadcast, I can play back. You'll see it in the video description already. Or maybe I should even add it in the live comments for those of you who may not even see it immediately. You see it now from Objective Media in the live chat, right? Okay, that's it. Somebody says send your Prince bouquet. I've sent it, and I'm sure you can see it. Paddy, oh my God, oh my, Nigeria don't scatter, Jare, make them reshuffle the country. I wish there's a button I can click to restart Nigeria. Unfortunately, there's none, so we have to do the hard work. Favor, please read my message to all AC members. It's about the protest, please. They are gathering tomorrow in front of Channels TV station. People will be there, and I'm going to be monitoring it too to give you live updates. If not live, at least I'll come here to do live show and talk about it. Fumilola, I beg your pardon, Afolayan, no problem. But Adebanyo, check, leave the support account permanently on the screen so that people will need not ask every time. It's there now. I just typed it. It's there. Good job, my brother. God bless you. Thank you so much. Balogun Ayodeji. Is support limited to cash contributions? Anything you think you can support with, I don't mind. It's not only cash that we need to win. We need people. We need human resource. We need a lot of things to get this country back on the right track. It's unfortunate. Do you know why I'm doing this? The reason I'm doing this is that it's unfortunate that countries that got independence after Nigeria are already ahead of us. Malaysia and other countries that we got independence at the same time are ahead of us, and we are going backward the more they are going forward. It's an inverse movement, and it's annoying. Those that got before us are ahead, those that got after us are ahead, those that got the same time with us are ahead. So what is our problem? What is inflicting? What is our problem? Right. Somebody is saying Shegun is becoming cheap. I'm not cheap. I have what do you call it? You are playing golden. That's a joke, I understand. Right. Okay. Send me your telephone number 080. That's Kennedy Ugwagbe. Please, I cherish that it is what you call it's WhatsApp. So the number is 08060606166. That is 08060606166. I cherish WhatsApp, please. Don't worry, we'll upgrade you to the level of Channels TV. Make sure we get there. We need transparent media like yours. It is you same people that will fight me when I start exposing things that are happening. Now, wow, I know verse. You only read one of my 4 comments. Please just try read the last one, cause it's for you. If you can repeat it, I'll appreciate. Adeoshun Samuel Temitope. Sounds like somebody I know, but I'm not sure. Can't be sure. People get similar names sometimes. Golden Girl. Thank you. I thought you asked for 1 million. No, it doesn't have to be. I'm just saying if you have 1 million you are not using. You are not using mean you will not feel it if you give somebody or if you dash somebody. That's what I mean. That's what African Renaissance saying, my brother, no vex, so you know they respond me. I'm sorry if I skipped your comment, it's not deliberate. Alright. Let's know what you want to do. Then we can send money. We are afraid of coming home, no security and no leaders. We need to go to the markets. That's my response to you. We need to go to markets. We need to go to bus parks. We need to enter buses and interview people that are traveling in commercial transport systems, on the train and all that, and be telling them about alternatives while interviewing them at the same time. These things involve resources. I can't do it alone because of security concern as well. You understand these things now. So I need to go with people that I have to pay. So it's a lot of money. So I'm still raising money that will enable me to do these things. And I hope you understand this. I won't speak more than this because I don't have to expose myself too much or expose my plans too much. Shegun, are you going to broadcast the positive protest live tomorrow and what time the protest is going to start. I will not be broadcasting live tomorrow because I already have other programs lined up for me tomorrow. But I'll monitor the protest. I'll be calling and monitoring and getting things I can upload by myself tomorrow. What do I say again? I skipped so many comments. Okay, let me start from your phone number too. I think I already read that out. Favor what they say. Please Segun, find the message. It's about how they can get the protest through to Channels TV studio tomorrow, which is very important. Channels TV saw people protesting in front of them tonight. They promised to go and bring camera to come and record their protest, but they never returned, unfortunately. That's funny. Daniel say, what about NCP? NCP I will feature also, and it's also funny that even though NCP is part of let me bring my face on to respond to this one. You see, NCP, Ganifa Emin's party, joined CUPP. So PDP is seen to be the head or the leading party of the CUPP coalition. So they now decided to use the criteria. Part of the criteria that they didn't announce is that PDP and others. So if your party is part of CUPP, PDP is already representing you, which is article. I'll check with Eunice at WGD tomorrow because our party, NIP, National Interest Party, is part of CUPP. I'll check with her tomorrow to see. I'll check on her work. If she hasn't posted it, I'll then message her privately. So ask, did they call you to this debate? Are you supporting PDP representing your party as a part of the CUPP arrangement at the debate? I'll feed you back. All right. Shegun, okay, I think I responded to that. Sowore for President 2019. Hendricks. Golden say the old cargoes are a problem. Jack Brown, people deceiving people and all past criminals. Cynthia Ewemade. Sowore is a must. No Sowore, no debate. TIB continua. Moses Olise Obashekola. I don't know why I almost said Olise Buka because that person is a regular person on this show. It's good to expose them than to cover them up. That's what Sowore is fighting for. Pastor Wale Oki, our leaders, they are sleeping or somebody borrowed their brains. Therefore, they need leadership training. Both politicians and religious leaders are wicked and selfish leaders. Daniel Laya, Shegun, it's time you support AEC. Okay, I hear you. Richard Young. If I skip your comment, it's not deliberate. You can see what happened just now. Each time many comments come back, each time many new comments come in at the same time, it skips. Alright, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to locate where I stopped. Do you have contact details? 08060606166, 08061 080606061. That's 0060606166. That's the contact details. Contact detail, not details. I know Sabi English, but pardon me as I speak. Godric, AO, Shegun, bring your brain to your show. Let's unmask him. He no go come. Make I not deceive you. Akim Oseni, scroll upward and you'll see account number. Okay, for those that are asking for it. Boson Adebanjo. A lot of us have been supporting this show. Let's keep doing that. No amount is too small. Thank you guys. Thank you so much, Boson, for speaking on my behalf here. Hendrix Lemeke Njoku. My question for Sowore is, what will happen to the immunity for governors? I believe he had said something about the constitution change. Sowore could arrest anybody anyhow now. You don't know him. Sowore could. Somebody said I should repeat what number? I think I did already. Well, all to the way down because I have to also go to bed now. It's late already. Golden Girl, bye Shegun, bye everyone. I have to go to work now. Yes, even I have to go to bed now. Sambayo, Shegun, I suggest you paste your bank details permanently for people to donate. It's already there. I've just typed it on the video description so you'd see it. Fumilola Afana, you're doing a great job. Thank you so much. Kens, the APC and PDP, they are scared of Sowore. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, it's been long. It's been a long show already, even though I planned it to be short. Thank you so much. You people who kill somebody, you won't keep a scene. Easy. Thank you so much, everybody. I want to appreciate you for always keeping faith with me each time I come online. You come and join me on the show. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much once again. Until I come your way again, my signing out voice signature is keep talking about things that matter. I'll see you again. If you have not subscribed as a new person on this channel, just click the subscribe button, and also you are clicking two buttons, the subscribe button and the notification bell, so that anytime we come live on the show, we don't have specific time, but anytime we start, you will get notification if you click that bell, that thing that looks like a bell. All right, click it, and also click the subscribe button. Thank you so much, everybody. My name is Olawoye, also known as Segun Olo. I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully, when we should be talking about another thing progressively on how to get Nigeria working again. Thank you so much. I'll see you again. Until then, the topic once again is this. Everybody.